please sit up straight. And as you sit up, make sure that you feel your tailbone, and then, you just kind of feel your spine straight. As you feel your tailbone, your spine kind of automatically goes straight. And bring your hands on top of your knees. The palms of the hand, the center of the hand is right on top of the knees. And just please close your eyes. We're going to clear the auric field, and we're going to align your energetic centers before we do anything. So please take a deep inhale. And just exhale to your mouth. Do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale to the mouth. Good. Now we're going to align the energetic center. So we're going to hold the breath at different times. So please take a deep inhale. And you're going to hold the breath and feel your tailbone and tighten the sphincter muscle only. Just tighten that. That's your first chakra. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Continue to tighten as you exhale through the mouth. Just tighten as much as you can. Exhale as much as you can. When you're done, come back to center, meaning you come back and feel your tailbone again. Good. Moving up, going to the sacrum. Take a deep inhale. And then you're going to hold the breath again. And again, tighten the sphincter and the pubic area. All right, we're going to call that number 1 and number 2. And you're going to hold it there. Hold it there. Pretend you're holding yourself from going to the bathroom. Hold it there. Continue to hold it, but exhale to the mouth. And exhale, 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 exhale. You can't exhale any longer. Then slowly you're going to come back to center. So you're aligning your second chakra. Good. Moving up. We're going up to that solar plexus, that third chakra. Now you're going to inhale, and this time consciously inflate the stomach, inflate the belly, as much as you can. So the upper torso can inflate itself also. Now hold the breath. Tighten the sphincter in the pubic area. You're going to hold it there for a few seconds. Your heart is a magnet, and it's working really hard right now, neutralizing all the dissonance, all the incoherence. Hold it there for a few more seconds. Now continue to hold number 1 and number 2, and exhale through your mouth. Exhale, 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 exhale. You can't exhale any longer. And at the end, you're going to come back to center. Good. Now we're moving up. We're going to go up to the heart. Just make sure you feel your tailbone, spine straight. Now inhale, inflate the stomach as much as possible, like we did before. Like it's going to go all the way up to the top of your lungs. Now bring the shoulder blades slightly together. Tighten the number 1 and number 2, and make sure your belly is inflated. Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there for a few more seconds. Bringing the shoulder blades slightly together a little bit more. Hold it there, hold it there. Now exhale through the mouth. Continue to tighten number 1 and number 2, and bring the belly button to the back of the spine. Exhale, 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 exhale. You can't go any longer. Yeah, cool. Now we're going to move up to the 5th chakra. Right, that's your voice. Now you're going to inhale again. Inflate the stomach as much as possible. Bring the air all the way to the top of the lungs, all the way to the top of the chest. Hold the breath. Now tighten the sphincter in the pubic area. Bring the shoulder blades slightly together. Now this time you're going to tighten the back molar, so the back teeth, you're going to kind of press them back real hard and pucker the lip like you're sucking on a straw. Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. Now continue to tighten number 1 and number 2. Exhale to the mouth. Bring the belly button to the back of the spine. Exhale, 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 exhale. You can't exhale any longer. And slowly come back to center. Good. This is the last one we're going to do. So you're going to bring a lot of prana, a lot of oxygen into your body. Now you're going to feel your tailbone again. Very important to keep a straight channel. Now inhale. Inflate the stomach as much as you possibly can. Bring the breath all the way to the top of the chest. Now hold the breath. Tighten the sphincter in the pubic area. Bring the shoulder blades slightly together. Tighten the back molars. Pucker the lips and tighten the eyes. Squeeze everything inside of you. Squeeze, squeeze number 1 and number 2. Squeeze, squeeze everything. Neutralize. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Hold, 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 hold. Now exhale to your mouth real hard. Continue to tighten number one and number two. Bring that belly button to the back of the spine. Exhale, 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 exhale. Hold the breath. Exhale some more. All the way out. At the end of the exhale, take a deep inhale. Inflate the stomach again. Really out. Inflate it. Bring the breath all the way to the upper part of the chest. Hold it there. Sustain the breath. Sustain the breath. Sustain the breath. Sustain the breath. Slowly allow it to exhale through the nose. Notice. Seconds. Take a deep inhale. Sustain it for a few seconds. Slowly exhale through the nose. At the end of the exhale, sustain it for a few more seconds. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Cool. Good afternoon and welcome. This is our monthly meditation, and it's really, thank you for coming, number one. And it's really an important, wonderful time that we're in, and it's really a privilege really to be here and to know what it is we're doing. So welcome, because what we're currently doing and what we're going to become aware if you don't already know, and if you do know what we're going to activate, is going to be really wonderful. And so I thank you for all for making it happen. As you probably already know, we just passed a solar eclipse. And we're in between a window of a solar eclipse and a lunar eclipse that is happening on the 16th of this month of July. But it's not any eclipse. We have eclipses all the time. But because of where we are in the galactic space spectrum of it, let's call it this way, they're all the way the planets have been aligning. There's a lot of energy coming all at once for us to allow us to awaken. And it's not just us, it's the entire world. But as we awaken, and as the world awakens, we see a lot of ugly stuff. And so that makes us feel bad. And that makes our energy kind of come down, and that's not good. Because it prevents you from being the light that you are, that we all are, to guide others around us. And that's what we signed up, otherwise we wouldn't be here in this room. So just know that. And my mission here is to help you recognize that so that you can bring it out. And my mission here is also to recognize the opportunities that we have based on the changes of Mother Nature, as well as the changes in the galaxy, celestial, we can call them many different names. But anyway, all the changes that come from the above to below, and to communicate that to everyone so that we can take advantage of it and help us clear our bodies, which have become so dense throughout the millenniums, and to be able to become the light, the crystalline light that we are. Our bodies are crystal, and they are becoming crystal. So we are a huge crystal. If you collect crystals, if you work with crystals, how beautiful they are. Well, that's who we are. And you know that the crystals come from the earth, right? And you know that the earth, as we see it, is dark and dense and all that. But as the pressure, which is what's happening now with all the earthquakes and all the energy coming down, it removes all that density and becomes a beautiful crystal. That's who we are. And that's kind of cool to know that. And that's what we're here to neutralize that. The opportunities that we have. So what's the big deal about the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse? What it is there's always been duality, black and white, dark and light, ugly, pretty, all that duality that we have been conditioned to, male, female. And what we're doing right now, that's the solar eclipse, the dualities are coming together, they're blending, they're neutralizing, this is the key, neutralizing right now, and becoming one. All right, so that the male and female within us become one, and we neutralize that ugliness, prettiness that we have been conditioned to believe that we are. And we'll get a chance to ask questions. I just want to kind of bring this forward, kind of help you recognize and become aware, and then certainly please feel free to ask questions. However, we are becoming a neutral being. So what do we mean by that? What does that look like in an everyday situation, particularly now when you see a lot of division, depending upon what political party you are? It doesn't really matter, and this is apolitical and everything. But some people say, oh, this is really bad. Others, this is really good. And either way, you're going to be divided. It's duality, good, bad. And neither one of them is really good, if you will, if you want to just make a judgment of it. What we're trying to do, or what we're doing, what these energies are coming down and doing, is neutralizing that judgment part of ugly, pretty kind of thing, and making it neutral. No judgment, it just is. So this is the whole key that we're going to do today. As our consciousness, as our human bodies become beings and become a human being, and a human being is light, and a human is just a dense individual full of entrapments and conditionings that are mostly all fear-based. As we clear that, then we're going to become neutral. And this is what pretty much the meditation is going to be about today, is to marry the two. And you have heard, perhaps some of you have heard about the not only the divine feminine, the divine masculine, but you also have heard about the twin flame. That you have this other individual that is just like you, that are blending, but the polarities have kept you so far apart. This is what's happening together. The twin flame within you, it's all within us. It's not outside of us. It's coming together. The male, female, and as you marry the male and female within you, then you're going to radiate this neutrality that is not only going to help you, but it's going to transform and transmute all these negative aspects of around you. And that's our mission, pretty much. All right? So, take a deep inhale. I said a lot of stuff. Take a deep inhale. Slowly set through the nose. Allow it to kind of sit in for a second. Take another deep inhale when you're ready. And then slowly exhale through the nose. Okay, stay there for a few more seconds. And just allow what I just said to sit in a little bit. And before we start the practice, we're going to move a little bit the body, and then we're going to do the meditation. I'm going to give you a chance to ask questions. So when you are ready, just open your eyes. And before we start, I'm going to just offer the opportunity to ask questions either now or at the end of the practice, but not throughout the practice. So any questions? Cool. So what we're going to do today, and this may be a little bit different for almost everyone here, all right? So just please, because the objective today is to clear your negativity and open up your energetics, all right? We are energy beings. So in order to neutralize the inside, we're going to clear the trash around us, all right? Now, some of the practice that we're going to do may be, number one, new to you. Number two, challenging. If it's new, just kind of don't worry about how you're doing it. You're doing it perfect for you, and it will work for you. You are within the energy, and you don't have to know whether you're doing it right or wrong because you're doing it right. All right? And that's the beauty of it, doing it as a group. The group energy carries you out. So if you don't think you're doing it right, just know that you're doing it right. If you get tired or painful, if it's painful, please just stop doing it, close your eyes, and imagine you doing it. This is not supposed to be painful. If it's uncomfortable, however, fight through it. Because that's resistance that you break in. That's your ego. Because the whole thing that we're doing today, to be honest, is transforming our ego to the divine energy that it is. The way I like to look at the ego, because the ego is part of who we are. It's not something different than us, okay? It's part of who we are. In the ego, think of it as some of us who have children. You don't have to, but just think of it that way. If you have somebody, or even a pet, that you have, and you have spoiled that child, everything that child wanted, always got, and if you didn't get it, you got a temper tantrum, and then you appeased it by giving it what it wants. Well, that's our ego. It's no different, okay? It's who we are. It's just a spoiled child that was conditioned so that it could be controlled by the outside. So it was conditioned from the outside in. What we're doing now is we're going to love it from the inside out, so that this ego will help you move forward and break that. So when you feel all that, oh God, this hurts, oh, I can't breathe, oh, just the ego, just kind of give it some love, take a deep breath, and continue with the practice, okay? Okay, let's take a deep inhale. And exhale through the nose, just allow that to sink in. Good, one more time, take a deep inhale. And exhale through the nose. Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to sit a little bit different because we're going to work with the meridians, all right? The meridians are your energetic circuitry. I like you to understand what we're doing, because the more you understand, the more it will work for you. The meridians are little circuitries that we have, like the electricity that has things inside the walls in your home. Think of that. This is the home, and the electricity, the cables are meridians. So we're going to activate the meridians, and that's why sometimes it's going to be a little bit difficult for you, because if they clogged up, it's going to bother you, all right? But if it's painful, stop. If it's not, continue. So, however, if the meridians of how we press, if it hurts too much, just breathe through it. If it doesn't continue, if it continues to hurt, stop doing it. And just, I'll pay attention to everyone, and we'll take it from there. So to start, we're gonna sit in the back of your legs. Now, you can use a bolster. And let me show you, because this is important how we do it. If sitting in the back of your legs, we're going to be here, not too long, but long enough that it's going to bother you if you're not used to it. We're going to sit here, but if that bothers you, you're going to straddle on a bolster, and so you're still putting pressure in the back, but not as much, all right? But you're still working on it, all right? So, but straddle is unless you absolutely need to do it. So I like you to challenge yourself, but if that's not good for you, please, that's the option, all right? I'm not gonna use the bolster, I just wanted to give you the option. You can also put a blanket underneath. There's many different things to do, so please take care of yourself. And this is really important, take care of yourself. Drink, if you need to drink water, and just make sure that you have what you need to be comfortable, all right? So you're gonna sit up, and now just make sure your spine is straight. So kind of become aware of your tailbone. Tighten the sphincter in the pubic area. What we're going to do, we're going to continue to tighten the sphincter in the pubic area. All right, that part is really the first part of the energetic center, so we're going to activate. We're going to bring your hands on top, and you're just going to keep them here. Press the palms together, rebalancing the two sides of the brain. Now your fingers could be the left on top of the right, or the right on top of the left, whatever feels comfortable for you. All right? And when we're going to inhale, we're going to inhale through the mouth. Close your eyes, focus on the tip of the nose, and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth, and exhale through the mouth. And I'd like you to do it at your own pace. Inhale into the mouth, and exhale into the mouth. And what we're doing here is through your breath, you're awakening the two sides of your body. Remember, we're activating your male and female side. So you're going to inhale through the mouth and exhale through the mouth. And we're going to do it for a little bit, and I'll let you know when we're done. Just continue doing it. Inhale in through the mouth and exhale in through the mouth. And remember, any pain, any discomfort, you know what to do. Inhale to the mouth, exhale to the mouth. Good. Now keep your arms where they are. Take a deep inhale. Sustain the breath. Continue to tighten number 1 and number 2. Keep the eyes closed. Focus on the tip of the nose. And then slowly exhale to the nose and bring your arms down to the side of your body. Stay there for a few seconds. Just allow the energy to integrate throughout your body. Try not to move, please. Your body may move, but not you consciously moving. Slowly open your eyes. You're going to continue to sit where you are. So again, take care of yourselves. You're going to interlace the fingers, and we're going to twist the fingers so that the front of the fingers are looking at you. Okay? And you're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We're working with the heart, with the intestines, with the lungs, both the large and the small intestine. We're working with all the upper shoulders. Inhale, exhale. So we're opening up the heart. Okay, so that's what we're doing right now. First, we balance the body. And now we're working on the heart. The heart is a magnet, it's a huge magnet that we activated. And with the help of the heart, it's going to help us neutralize the dissonance that our bodies are carrying. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Keep doing it. I'm going to play the bowls. Keep doing it. Inhale and exhale. The bowls help to remove the densities, okay, from your chakra. So the sound, playing with sound here. Inhale, exhale. Now 2 more wherever you are. Inhaling and exhaling. And at the end, you're going to bring your hands forward. Take a deep inhale. Hold the breath. Tighten number 1 and number 2. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. And slowly exhale to the nose and separate the hands and bring those hands to the side of your body. And stay there. Take a deep inhale when you're ready. Sustain the breath. Sustain the breath, and then slowly allow that breath to go out of your nose, penetrating every cell, every molecule, every electron, every atom. Feel the sound going into your body. Stay there for a few more seconds. Slowly open your eyes. Okay. Now we're going to go back to where our hands were. So interlace the fingers, bring them here. It's going to be a little bit different. So we're going to inhale, bring it up, continue to inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, hold the breath, exhale. Okay, inhale. So this is how it looks. Again, you're working on your energetic fields, activating your energy so that this energy will help you dissolve and transmute all that duality that we have in our bodies, and you become the neutral being that you really are. Inhale, exhale, and I'm going to continue to play the bowl, so continue doing it. I'm going to finish with the hands straightened out. And as you hold your hands out, tighten number 1 and number 2. Inhale, hold, 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 hold. Tighten, and then slowly exhale to the nose and bring your arms down. And stay there. Notice. You can either feel hot or cold, all right? If you feel hot, you're burning the densities that your body has been holding on to as you awaken your crystalline body. If you feel cold, your body's healing parts of the body that need to be healed. And if there's no feeling other than what it is, then that's just what it is. Stay there for a few more seconds. Allow your body to integrate, which is what you're doing right now. Take a deep inhale and exhale to your mouth. Good. Slowly open your eyes. How are we doing? Okay? Cool. Did you feel it? Did you feel that? All right? Now what we're going to do, this is your ego. We're going to tame the ego. All right? So we're going to actually start this way. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So this is where you start to tame the ego. This is when we start to re-educate that part of who we are that have been strayed, if you will. Continue to do it. Inhale, exhale. The power send the breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. The sound will help you. The sound of the bowls will penetrate to your body, helping you remove those densities that you'll be holding on to, either through your lineage that you've been carrying in your DNA, or through your life experiences in other lifetimes, or in this current lifetime. You are transmuting and transforming all that does not serve you any longer. we're gonna do 2 more times wherever you are, and we're gonna finish with your arms out. Your arm up, make sure your thumb is up. Take a deep inhale, hold the breath, tighten the sphincter in the pubic area, close your eyes, focus on the tip of the nose. Hold it there, squeeze, bring the shoulder blades slightly together, open up the heart. Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. Slowly exhale through the nose and bring your arms down. And as you bring your arms down, bring them on top of the thighs, palms down. Stay there, take a deep inhale again. Sustain the breath. And slowly exhale through the nose. Stay there. Try not to move. Notice. Allow the sound to penetrate your body. Keep your focus on the tip of the nose, please. Take a deep inhale and then slowly exhale through the nose. How we doing? Just checking. Still have some more to do. All right. What we're going to do, we're going to interlace your fingers again, and the thumb is whichever is comfortable for you. Okay, left over right or right over left. And now bring your hands up, and this is we're going to inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. And continue to do that at your own pace. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Again, we're working with the heart. We're working with the ego. We're opening up your energetic centers. We're clearing everything that your body has been holding on to that is no longer serving you. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Notice the heat that you're developing. As you develop the heat, you're burning off the karmic patterns that you've been carrying through, that you collected from your lineage, that you brought with you from your previous times on this earth, or that you created on this lifetime. You're dissolving all that doesn't longer serve you. And know that you're not only doing it for you, but you're doing it for humanity. Not only for you, but for your generational lineages, your family. A little bit more. Good. Now slowly, when you're done, one more time, you're going to bring your arms to the top, and you're going to inhale, bring the biceps by the ear, type number 1 and number 2, stretch up. Hold it there, bring the shoulder blades slightly together, hold it there, focus on the tip of the nose, hold it there, hold it there, hold it there, and slowly exhale through the nose. Good. Take a deep inhale when you're ready. And slowly exhale through the nose. let's sit in an easy pose, please. And as you sit in an easy pose, just ensure that your spine is straight. So you're focusing on your tailbone. And let's bring that sphincter in the pubic area. Tighten those two parts of your body. And try to keep that tightened, or just think about it periodically, okay? Stay there for a few more seconds. Your body's continuing to align itself. Just feel that. Good. Take a deep inhale. Slowly exhale through the nose. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Cool. How are we doing? Excellent. A few more. Promise. Then we'll do the meditation, but I have to activate your bodies first, okay? Now bring both hands overhead. Bring your index fingers above, press the palms together. Let's press the palms together first. Let's do that first. And then interlace the fingers. Again, your thumb, you could be left over right or right over left, whatever's comfortable for you, okay? And bring the index fingers up to the ceiling. Good. What we're going to do is we're going to inhale to the left and exhale to the right. And how far you inhale and exhale is up to your body type, okay? So it doesn't have to be very hard. It's inhaling to the left and exhaling to the right. Inhaling to the left and exhaling to the right. Inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. Here you're breaking all the patterns, all the karmic patterns that you have created or were given to you through your lineage. So this is really an important movement. Inhale, the next ones that we're going to do, not only opening the heart, but we're breaking the karmic patterns. Inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. You may feel really hot, that's okay. You may feel cold, that's okay. Inhaling left and exhaling right. This is where your karmic patterns of the shoulders and then the back and in the neck, where your soul is usually stored at, that are being removed. Inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. Exhaling to the right. We're going to do two more at your own pace, and we're going to finish up at the center. Good. As you finish up at the center, inhale, stretch the fingers up as much as you can. Tap number 1 and number 2. Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. Exhale to the nose and slowly bring the arms down to the side of your body. When you are ready, take a deep inhale. And you're going to sustain the breath. Tighten number 1 and number 2. Bring the shoulder blades slightly together. Continue to sustain the breath. Focus on the tip of the nose. Sustain the breath. Slowly exhale to the nose. And stay there. Notice. deep inhale. Slowly exhale to the nose. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Good. A few more. Bring your hands on top of the shoulders, okay? And some of you, we have done this before with some of you. Again, do what you can. We're activating not only the heart, but also your energetic fields to remove the karma that you have around your body. So we're going to inhale again to the left and exhale to the right. Again, we're working on the shoulders and we're working on your spine. And the spine carries the energy from top to bottom. So inhaling to the left and exhaling to the right. So we're opening up the channels of your body as well as removing the densities that you have in your body that you have been holding on to. So inhaling to the left and exhaling to the right. Continue to do it as I move your energy. And the subconscious and unconscious energy is being moved by the sound of the bowls. Powerful. Bowl doesn't care how it happened or how it got there or why it got there. It just moves it out of the way. So know that you're being helped. Use your breath. That's the power within you. Opening up and clearing your crystalline body that is coming up to shine. Two more times. I'm going to finish at the center. Sit up straight. Take a deep inhale. Hold the breath, tighten the sphincter in the pubic area. Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. Exhale to the nose and bring the arms down and bring it on top of the knees, palms down. Stay there. When you are ready, take a deep inhale. And you're going to sustain the breath. Sustain the breath. Sustain the breath. Slowly exhale to the nose. Slowly open your eyes and keep your hands on top of your knees again. Center of your hand on top of the knees. You're going to move onto the shoulders, okay? So all of you, I think, have done this before. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, and do it at your own pace. Inhaling up and exhaling down through the nose. Again, you're removing the karmic patterns from your shoulders and back. So just clearing all that stuff that doesn't longer serve you. it 2 more times. And now we're going to bring the shoulders up to the ears together. And hold it there. Tighten number 1 and number 2. Hold it there. Hold it there. Hold it there. Squeeze, hold, squeeze, hold, squeeze, hold, squeeze, hold, and release. Take a deep inhale when you're ready. And then slowly exhale through the nose. Notice the changes that are happening within your consciousness. Deep inhale, exhale to the nose. Excellent. And this is your last one. Continue to keep your hands on top of the knees. And what we're going to do is with the heart. So we're going to inhale and forward, bring the shoulder blades together. Exhale and back, separate the shoulder blades. So you arcing the back a little bit. Okay, so inhale and forward, you bring the shoulder blades together. Exhale and back. So we're working on the heart. Okay, we clear everything from the heart. Now yeah, there we go. You got it. You got it. So inhaling forward, exhaling back. And through the nose. All right? Good. And just keep doing it. We won't do it for long. And this is pretty much the aligning of your energetic centers with the heart. Remember, your heart is a magnet. We have just cleared all the densities that your heart on your conscious and the balls of removing the subconscious and unconscious stuff. And now you are bringing back the heart, the magnet, the big magnet that you have. We're activating it because the heart is going to help us get to where we want to get in regards to bringing the male and female energy together. This is just a preparation for our meditation. Times wherever you are, just do 2 more and come back to center. Good. And as you come back to center, feel your tailbone, and you're going to take a deep inhale. You're going to sustain the breath. Tighten number 1 and number 2, bring the shoulder blades slightly together. Keep your focus on the tip of the nose. Sustain the breath. Slowly exhale through the nose. And when you are ready, I'd like you to come onto your mat. Yeah, you earned it. And as you come onto your mat, if you need to cover yourself with a blanket, please do so. Just make yourself comfortable. We are going into our meditation, but this meditation is laying down. It's going to activate all of your conscious, unconscious, and subconscious beings. Going to bring them all together into one. Now, know that if you fall asleep, it's okay. You still get the benefit of it. You're in the group energy. So whatever it is we do, everyone is going to get the benefit of it. It's the beauty of having a group. You're going to separate your feet a little bit wider than width apart. And you're going to bring your hands away from your body, palms up. So you are in the receiving mode. Good. I'd like you to please bring your attention to your heart. This is the one we've been working on from the beginning. If you need to bring the hand on top, one hand on top of the heart to keep the focus on the heart, please do so. Now we're going to connect. Now that your body's clear, we're going to connect to the earth, the center of the earth, and we're going to connect to galactic universe so that we can bring those energies into your body and allow you to continue to neutralize, dissolve, and transform all that doesn't serve you. Now take a deep inhale. Continue to focus on the heart. Sustain the breath and see this beautiful golden sphere building in your heart as you sustain the breath. Sustain the breath. See this beautiful golden sphere in your heart getting a little bit bigger. Sustain the breath. Now, as the sphere gets a little bit bigger, see it get bigger, big enough that it's going to come up to your thymus. That's called the high heart. Good. Now, slowly exhale through the nose and see this beautiful golden sphere from your heart dissipating, irradiating throughout your body. Going to do that 2 more times. As you take the deep inhale, and you're going to sustain the breath and keep the attention in the center of the heart. And see this beautiful golden light continuing to get bigger to where as you sustain the breath, continues to intensify and get bigger to where it expands to where your heart or your thymus is, which is right above your chest by your breastbone. There's the thymus. See this beautiful light. Now slowly exhale through the nose and see this beautiful golden light dissipating throughout your body, filling every cell, every molecule, every electron, every atom in your entire body from head to toe. We're going to do it 1 more time. When you're ready, you're going to take a deep inhale and sustain the breath. And see this beautiful golden light intensify in the center of the heart. That's the 0 point. And see it intensify, getting bigger where it expands breastbone up above, the top of the breastbone. And slowly, when you're ready, exhale through the nose and see this beautiful golden light radiating, expanding throughout your body from the center point of who you are. See yourself glowing like a beautiful light bulb from head to toe. Now we're going to connect. Now your beautiful light, your crystalline light is going to connect to the crystalline center of the earth. Now, so you're going to take a deep inhale and pull this beautiful golden light from your heart. And you're going to exhale through the nose. And you're going to bring this beautiful golden light all the way to the center of the earth. Deep, deep, deep down to the center of the earth, where there's also a beautiful golden light at the center of the earth. Just connect to the light. With every breath you take right now, taking a deep breath and exhaling and bringing this golden light to the center of the earth. We're connected. It's the Mother Earth, the female energy. If the mother word does not fit properly, it's the female energy that we connect them with. Gonna do it again wherever you are. You're gonna connect, taking a deep inhale. And slowly exhaling and connecting to the center of the earth, to the female energy, to the one that we have abused, mistreated, and forgotten. Feel connected. This next time, you're going to take a deep inhale, and as you're connecting into the earth, you're going to visualize a golden pink light coming from the center of the earth in the form of a square. You're going to sacred geometry here. In the form of a square, you're going to visualize a golden pink light coming from the center of the earth and moving all the way up to your heart. And as you exhale through the nose, the squares moves all around your body, transmuting and transforming all those limitations that have been associated with the female energy. Just see that. Continue to take deep inhales, and know that as you inhale, you bring in this beautiful pink golden light in the form of a square and coming into your heart. And your heart absorbs this light, and as you exhale, it creates this beautiful sacred geometry coming from your heart and moving into your body. And sacred geometry is whatever it is for you. Everyone is different. Could be circles, could be triangles, could be squares, could be squiggles, whatever that is for everyone. Everyone is different. Just continue to inhale and see this beautiful square. The energy forms into a square of the sacred female energy coming up. Feel it, build it. we're going to connect to the male energy. Let's come back into your heart. And as you take a deep inhale, visualize this beautiful golden light. Hold it there for a few seconds. Hold it with the breath. And then slowly exhale through the nose and see this beautiful golden light coming out of the crown of the head, going all the way out to the galactic universe. All the way out. And you're going to do that 2 more times. You're going to inhale. And you hold that breath for a few seconds. And then you exhale through the nose and see this beautiful golden light coming out of the crown of the head and going all the way out to the galactic universe, connecting to the galactic universe. That's the male energy that we're bringing in. Gonna do that one more time. As you inhale and sustain the breath, and exhaling through the nose and bringing out this beautiful golden light out to the galactic universe. The beautiful blue golden light coming from the galactic universe in the form of a sphere, of a round circle. You inhaling it, bringing it down from the galactic universe, this beautiful blue golden sphere, and you bring it into your heart. And slowly exhale it. And this beautiful golden sphere radiates throughout your body, transmuting and transforming all those limitations that were put upon you that have to do with the male energy. All the fears, all the controls, all the judgments, all that energy that was put upon you to shroud the divine masculine is being brought down to transform it and transmute it into the crystalline light of love that it really is. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it 2 more times. You're going to take a deep inhale and visualize this beautiful blue, crystalline, blue, golden light coming down from the galactic universe in the form of a sphere. As you inhale and bringing it into your heart. And as you exhale, this beautiful golden blue sphere radiates throughout your body from head to toe. Transmuting and transforming all that negativity that your body has been holding on to for eons. All the judgments, fears, persecutions, punishments, all that is being transmuted into the light. Gonna do it again. Gonna inhale and visualize again this beautiful blue golden sphere as you inhale, coming all the way to your heart. You hold it there for a few seconds, feeling it, enjoying it, and now exhaling it slowly through the nose and seeing it move throughout your body, transforming and transmuting all those negative patterns, entrapments, and matrices that were put upon you through the male energy, shrouding the divine masculine that resides within you. And you're going to visualize this beautiful golden blue sphere coming from the galactic universe. And you're going to visualize this beautiful pink golden square coming from the center of the earth and meeting in your heart. And as you exhale, they are going to dance together and creating these beautiful geometries of love. So we're going to do it together. Take a deep inhale. See this beautiful blue golden sphere coming down and this beautiful pink golden square coming up. As you inhale, hold it in your heart and then slowly exhale through the nose and see this beautiful golden sphere, blue golden sphere and pink square dancing together, creating sacred figures, sacred geometries, bringing your body into the crystalline form of complete love, of compassion, of wisdom, of cooperation, of kindness. See this beautiful dance that is happening all around your body with every breath that you take. This dance of different geometries that your heart may be constructing from the circles and the squares that you bring in up and down with every breath. Know that everything is sacred geometry. Everything starts with circles and squares. Continue to visualize these beautiful golden lights surrounded by these beautiful pink squares and this beautiful crystalline blues. Activate your central column of your body. So it's going to create two vortices, if you will, male and female vortices, which will blend together to create one. So please take a deep inhale. When you're ready, take a deep inhale, and you're going to hold the breath. Now bring your tongue to the top of the palate. Hold the breath. Now tighten the sphincter in the pubic area, and then slowly exhale through the nose. And as you exhale through the nose, you're opening up your center channels as you connect it to the galactic universe and to the center of the earth. Your central channels are connected to it as well. I'm going to take 2 more breaths to ensure the central channel is open. Taking a deep inhale. Tighten the sphincter in the pubic area. Bring your tongue to the top of the palate. And slowly exhale through the nose. Slowly exhaling through the nose. See this central channel of your body, about 6 inches wide, opening up and allowing these beautiful pink golden lights and these beautiful blue golden lights in the form of squares and circles moving from left to right, creating a beautiful, beautiful toric field, vortices, if you will, on each side of your body. But these vortices are dancing from left to right, blending them together, opening up and bringing the peace and love that you are, the love that has always been there, and creating the neutrality that has always been there but shrouded. The neutrality of compassion. The neutrality of non-judgment. The neutrality of no criticism. The neutrality of recognition. The neutrality of acceptance. Know that this transformation is not only balancing your energies, but it's also activating your dormant DNA. That part of you that was shrouded is no longer shrouded. That part of you will recognize and will see and will accept that which was fear, anger, neglect, and will transmute and transform into a neutral phase of compassion, acceptance, forgiveness, peace and harmony. Know that this energy that is dancing through you and within you will continue to dance within you and through you. And to activate it only takes a deep breath and a connection that you have with the galactic universe and with the center of the earth. Conscious awareness that we all are one. And as we unite, we will be stronger, we will bring peace and harmony into our lives, the lives of our loved ones, into all our communities, and into the world and beyond. Know that this connection to the galactic universe is permanent. We've always been connected. We just didn't recognize it. And you will continue to be guided into the light Slowly take a deep inhale and exhale through your mouth. And start to move your hands and feet, fingers and toes. And move your wrist around and your ankles around, clockwise and counterclockwise, slowly. And start to move your head slowly from side to side. Slowly start to move your hips from one side to the other or up and down. Bring your arms overhead and take a deep inhale and then stretch your arms overhead and your feet in the opposite direction. And as you exhale, continue to keep your arms up but exhale through the mouth. Bringing yourself, your consciousness back. I'm going to do it again when you're ready. I'm going to take a deep inhale, keep the arms overhead. And exhale through the mouth as you stretch your legs in the opposite direction. Good. We're going to do it again. Inhaling, stretching up and out. And this time as you exhale, bring the knees to the chest and give yourself a hug. And hold yourself there. Welcome yourself. Welcome this crystalline being that you are. Welcome the neutrality you have discovered. Welcome that divine feminine and masculine that is within you. And know that you're taking this with you into your daily lives. Any challenge that you will encounter, which we all will encounter challenges because we live in this world, know that just with a deep inhale, you'll come back to neutral, and that was perceived positive or negative will be viewed in a neutral way. You'll be able to see the multiple, the infinite possibilities of what something can be. And since there are infinite possibilities, there's no sense of hanging on to one. Enjoying and welcoming the neutral mind will take you through the changes that will continue to come forward into our lives, and will only magnetize all that is good for you, for your loved ones, and for all those that you impact, knowing or unknowing. turn yourself into one side. And stay there for a few more seconds. Another deep inhale, and massage your mouth, and slowly sit up back onto easy pose, the same way we started. Take your time. When you sit up, please bring your hands up, palms up, and bring the index and thumb together. And we're going to close the practice with a sound of peace, which is the sound of Om. And this time, feel the peace within you. I will guide you on what's the best way to feel the peace within you. Sit up straight. Feel your tailbone. Close your eyes, focus on the tip of the nose. Now take a deep inhale, hold the breath, tighten the sphincter in the pubic area, and we're going to start. I'm going to say it 2 more times. Inhale. Keep your spine straight, tighten the sphincter in the pubic area. One more time. Inhale. Tighten sphincter in pubic area. Stay there for a few seconds. Notice. Take a deep inhale. Massage your mouth. Slowly open your eyes. And may the beautiful crystalline light within light your way home. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you. Now that you're the light, you're the crystalline light on us. So, any questions?
So full moon is coming up too.
The full moon is coming up. This is the solar, we have so many wonderful energies. That's the reason we're doing what we're doing. It's wonderful. But this was taking advantage of the solar eclipse, bringing the male and female energies together within you. And you will react differently. And the goal is for us to be neutral. There's no good or bad. It just is. And there are thousands and multiple possibilities. And marrying into one is not going to take you anywhere. So that's who we are. Have a wonderful weekend. Tomorrow, we do have the 52 codes tomorrow. And then I will not be around for the remainder of the month. I'll be doing other things, but rest assured that I will bring it here when I come back in August.
And so that's at 12:30 tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow will be at 12:30, and I think that's code number 8, I think. Sarah? I
I think
forget.
it's 9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay, 9.